Well, here we go again. Hi everybody, my name is Mark Horner, and it's nice to have you here in Mukilteo, Washington tonight. I thought I'd give this another go because I went back and looked at the replay of the stream I did here about 10-15 minutes ago, and indeed some of you were seeing or were commenting. For some reason I just wasn't able to see them on my YouTube channel. So let's go to my channel and see if I can get the chat to work properly this time. I don't mind them a little dark because I want you to be able to see that in case it gets even prettier here tonight on this very typical Puget Sound day. And indeed, my iPad is showing the stream. So hopefully I can see the comments again. Let's show you what it looks like toward the lighthouse right now. Got a ferry in, and even since the earlier live stream that I did about 15 or 20 minutes ago, the sea lions have gone by, and once again in a pack of about 4 or 5. In fact, here they are again. So let me go ahead and see if we can give you a live view of the sea lions. They're under right now, so they come up every few seconds. I'd say about every 10 to 15 seconds, and they go depending on how busy they are pursuing fish. There we go. Isn't that cool? Maybe we'll get them right in the sunlight as they go by. Let's hope so. Meantime, I'll see if I can see your chat. Ah, William is here. Whee! Hey, William Allen Photo. Thank you for your reaching out today regarding Enam. Appreciate that very much. And are the sea lions going to come up in this area right here? Maybe, maybe not. They tend to, I think they do well hunting right here, because the next time they come up is usually just over here by these posts. Sorry, I'm on a slope here, so the tripod's off a bit there. I'll give you a look at the lighthouse here in a moment. So while the ferry's in, we'll be able to see the front of the ferry, the top part of it. There we go. Not bad. Oh, thanks, William. You know, William, it's odd. It's a website that I had with, it turns out, a reseller for Enam, which is quite common, I guess, as it turns out. And I knew the company as Nita.com since I was with it in 1999. And I went to log in to the website a few nights ago, 2 nights ago, and I couldn't. And it seemed like a dead site, and sure enough, it is. So the guy just went out of business and didn't give you a heads up. I haven't logged into the site in recent months because I have that website as a redirect to Beyond 90 Seconds right now. But that website is markhorner.com, and I want to build it up once again with my portfolio. So there you go. I still can't get in. I have to wait for someone to get a hold of me during the work week, and yeah, it's going to get a little messy. But we'll get through it. I say it's going to get a little messy, Will, because I have to prove who I am, and the email address is so old. It's an AOL address from back many years ago, and I was still living in New Mexico. So here I am. Nice to see you guys tonight. And it's just been a very slow, constant drizzle. Just enough where I almost considered putting my wireless receiver from my microphone, my lavalier mic, in the bag and just letting you hear the wind noise and me through it. But just put this little bag over it to help keep it dry. Kind of have a theory that the sea lions are busier as the ferries are coming and going in the general vicinity. Seems like it stirs up the fish for them to hunt. That's just my theory. The wonderful world of DNS, you know it. Hey, and Janine is here from Vancouver Island, aka Real Estate Nanaimo. Nice to have you here, Janine. One of these days I'll get some video or photographs of the sea lions that do them justice. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go here. Yeah, but I think, well, it sounds like you may have watched earlier. It was interesting to have a chance encounter with Ron, who is on Twitter every day showing his time lapses. By the way, I just saw the sea lions coming again. So let's change the shot here. See if we can, I saw one of them anyway. Let's see if we can give you a live look. There's one of them out there. Earlier, one of them paused and barked at me, which was nice, but I didn't have the camera quite set up. That was when I first arrived. Come on, let's see if it pops up here. No, I think they're doing really well in this area. They don't come up right here. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, they tend to be under, then they emerge off to our left. So I think they have some good success here with their hunting. Anyhow, one of the nice things tonight was, even though you get a day like this where you think it's kind of blasé, right? Well, it's a typical Puget Sound day. But one of the things that's really nice is you can just look for driftwood or what have you, and you can get a nice shot. And I was taking some shots of the lighthouse, both stills and video, before I started doing live streaming tonight, through a piece of driftwood. In fact, I can show you what that looks like. Let's go ahead. We'll just use that camera that we're on right now. You was there for the earlier broadcast. Chat was not available. Yeah, that was odd. Thanks for checking it out. But here's the piece of driftwood that I was using. Let's see if I can set this up for you with this tripod. Right there's a hole, and I was shooting through that hole, framing the lighthouse with it. So let's give you a bumpy ride as I set this up. In fact, let's just switch cameras for a second. And you can watch me set this shot up. I don't know if I'll be able to get quite the right angle with this tripod, but we'll give it a shot. Well, I think we're on our way. Yeah, that's pretty darn nice, you guys. Pretty darn nice. And then I'll show you what it looks like. Wet iPad, wet iPad. Okay, so let's show you that shot. How do you like that, guys? What do you think? Pretty darn nice. If it was on Periscope, I'd say screenshot. You know what I can do is I can share this really quick. Yeah, let's share this. You like that, huh? Pretty nice, huh, Janine? So that's the iPhone 7. We'll come back to that shot in just a moment, but first let's go ahead and give you a live look at the ferry going out right now. And we'll keep an eye out for those sea lions as well. In fact, let's do something like this. Oh, sea lions are going right behind me right now. How's that, you guys? And let's just go ahead and show you that there is a sea lion right over here going towards the ferry. There, he just went under the water. Not bad at all. And off to Whidbey Island the ferry goes, and leaving behind the Mukilteo Lighthouse. Pretty darn nice. So yeah, I took some videos, some stills through that piece of driftwood that you're looking at right now. You can see, looking through the driftwood, the hole there, at the bottom you're looking at some lava rock that's just beyond the driftwood that lines the top of the beach here before you get to the main level with the fence around the lighthouse. We can zoom that out. Now you can see the lava rock on the right and the left here. But that makes for a really nice shot. I do, Janine. I do like that. Okay, so I'll show you the two ferries, one coming in now and one that just went out. And I'll readjust the other shot that was on the lighthouse a moment ago. So I just picked up our lighthouse camera. Oh, I just saw a sea lion. They are busy hunters, I tell you what. So maybe it's in your shot. Hang on a second. I don't know if I was too zoomed in for you to see him or her, but it just went by. There we go. Anyhow, when I came out here, the temperature was about 50 degrees. It was a warmer day through much of the day. Yesterday, actually, was a warmer day. Kind of started cooling down a bit today. And there's yet another sea lion going by just over here. See if I can get the shot lined up when it comes up. The sea lion. What's great is when they go by in packs of about 4 or 5 or 6. We had that happen a few times already tonight. Oh. So what they do is they tend to be on the move when the ferries are coming in and out. I think that stirs up and blurs up the water with the foam and all that and the churning, because those ferries have very powerful engines. And then they can kind of get closer in on the fish if they know where the fish are lurking. And then it's the hunt is on. And it just is my opinion, just on a hunch, that they're just hunting them right along the shoreline here. And the pursuit comes around the bend. So what, we're about 100 yards from the ferry dock, 120 yards maybe. And then they're underneath, and they're probably having some good success right here. That's why they're underneath, because we see them just off to my right. And then sometimes we see them right here, but usually they come up just off to my left. And in comes the ferry from Whidbey Island. Just left Clinton, Washington at Whidbey Island. It's about 15-20 minute ferry ride across this small stretch of Puget Sound. Anyhow, if you like this kind of content, feel free to like or subscribe. Much appreciated. We'll watch this ferry come in and I'll probably call it a night because it's getting dark and gear's probably getting a little wet. Well, I know it's getting a little wet. And just in case you're wondering, I come out here pretty regularly. Sometimes I have long stretches where I don't make it, but I am over time, over the last many months, collecting a lot of, not just photographs, but for a certain project I'm doing a lot of video. And I just want to make a nice video sometime this year, kind of absolutely showcasing the Mukilteo Lighthouse, and just showing it on a variety of days, nice days, stormy days, you name it, and just kind of share some information about it and what makes it kind of the crown jewel of the shoreline down here in Mukilteo, Washington. Now, just in case anybody else is chatting, I want you to know I haven't seen a new comment on my iPad for, oh, how long has it been? 5 minutes? Yeah, since about 7:39. I got 7:44 now. So about 5 minutes. So if you've been commenting, I'm not ignoring you. It's just not showing up. I'm going to get a nice shot to close on setup for the lighthouse itself because it's getting dark and it's really getting prominent now. New current, new comment. Ah, thanks, Will. Very peaceful tonight too. Yes, indeed. So as that ferry comes in, here's our view at the lighthouse. All right, my friends, with that, I'm going to wrap it up and get the gear inside the vehicle where it's dry, obviously. Thanks so much for watching. It's been real nice having you here tonight. Once again, if you like this, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you really like it, feel free to subscribe. We'll have a lot more like this. Thank you for watching.